With the release of the Sonic 4 trailer, Sega has many fans hoping for a return to the popular mascot's former glory. Relationship counselor Dr. Morgan Solis cautions this may be only the latest phase in a dangerous pattern of violence and neglect.
The pattern here is the same one as we see in all other cases of domestic abuse. It's a sad spiral, but an easy one to get caught in. I see kids like this in my office all the time with the same story. Sonic establishes a relationship with them at a young age, when they were teenagers, or even younger. Many were attracted to his edgy rock star image, but the seeds of what they thought to be a loving relationship yielded little fruit.
Sonic attracted a lot of attention in the mid-90s for his open addiction to speed and his ability to get done, quote, what Nintendo didn't. But while his legion of fans grew, this wasn't enough for the rising star's ever-increasing ego.
Well, it all began when Mario started experimenting with 3D. Sonic had to have it too. And it mixed up with the speed, and it just wasn't the same.
He was down and out, and this is the point when a lot of fans feel he betrayed them. To be clear, we're talking about emotional abuse, neglect. Suddenly it wasn't about his relationship with the players, but about an ever-increasing portfolio of vices.
And then he started bringing home chows and other girls, like Amy Rose, and things, like Big the Cat, and then in 2003 he brought home a gun. It was so...
Sonic 4 is not the first time Sonic's tried for a clean slate. In 2006, he promised a fresh start, only to engage in bestiality. That is, he, being an animal, started having relations with humans. Then in 2008, he came to the bargaining table with what looked, at first, like a return to his old self, only to surprise his most intimate fans with a werehog, an inner demon most couldn't have even imagined.
I never knew he had an animal in him. I never imagined. I loved him. I hate him.
But despite his checkered history, fans seem anxious to give the blue streak yet another chance with Sonic 4.
I suppose I'd try Sonic 4. I mean, it looks pretty good, right?
Fans like this are setting themselves up for another crash. Like the Bandicoot, Sonic is just as washed up at this point. Fans need to break the cycle and start looking for healthy relationships. Arrow the Acrobat, Bubsy the Bobcat, Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. They're all negative choices, and Sonic has taken his place among them.
A sad story, but regardless of mascot of choice, what is certain is once they go blue, they never go back. For ENN, this is Jeremy Petter returning you to the